Hi, this is Michael Gaddis, your Poway real estate expert. I prepared this market conditions report for the residents of Poway to get a better idea as to what exactly is going on in their area based upon numerical data. What I've done is I've taken the multiple listing service and pulled all active, contingent, pending, and sold listings which have occurred from December 1st, 2013 through January 23rd, 2014. This data should objectively tell us kind of what's going on in the area. And what I mean by objective is that it's not related to the condition of anybody's house specifically, or what one house might have and another house doesn't. It's more aligned with the fact that it's pure numbers. It's just what's selling, how much is it selling for, what's the square footage, how much is the price per square foot. So with that being said, there are currently 92 active listings on the market in Poway, which is a pretty significant range. The highest listing right now is a 7-bedroom, 14-bath house with 16,207 square feet with a list price of $20,500,000. So that's a pretty big one there. The average square footage for a house is 3,888 square foot. So the average active listing is 3,888 square foot. The average list price for active listings in Poway is $1.7 million. The list price per square foot is coming in at $394, and the average days on market thus far is 63 days. Just so you know, the $20 million listing has been on the market for 332 days thus far, so almost a year. So right now there are 14 contingent listings in Poway. Contingent listings, for those of you who do not know, are basically short sales. They're listings that require any lender or court approval in order to proceed. So they're not quite in escrow, so you can't put them in pending status, but they do have accepted offers. So there's a special category called contingent listings, and that's where they go. So of the contingent listings, the average house size of those is 2,986 square feet. The average list price is $773,000, and the average list price per square foot is $263.23. And just for the record, in the active listings, when I told you what the average list price was of $1.7 million, that's probably slightly skewed by the $20 million listing that I noticed. So if you threw out that, it probably would skew the numbers a little bit downward. So just keep that in mind. So the average, as I mentioned, the average list price per square foot for the contingent listings, remember the short sale listings, is $263 a square foot, whereas the average list price for the active listings is $394 a square foot. It always seems to be the case with contingent listings and short sales that the price per square foot will be lower for a myriad of reasons. One, it could be that the houses are not in the same condition or are in the same market conditions, I guess, as equity and traditional sales. Whereas homeowners put a little bit of money in, try to ensure that the house is in tip-top shape. Short sales don't tend to be like that, so they don't tend to sell necessarily for the same price as what an equity sale would. Plus, there could be some time constraints involved, whereas real estate agents are trying to acquire buyers fast in order to stop pending foreclosure activity. So that also could affect the list price, because they'll lower the price to induce more people to come and try to get the best offer from there. Currently, there are 40 pending listings in Poway. The average house that is pending is $2,646. I'm sorry, 2,646 square feet. The average list price is $843,677, and the average list price per square foot of the pending listings is $327 a square foot. So this price per square foot of $327 is lower than the list price per square foot of the active listings by about $70 a square foot, but it's also significantly higher than the contingent listings. Now, with all that being said, the most important section of this whole data is the sold listings, because that tells you exactly what's going on in Poway right now. So right now since December 1st, 2013, there have been 56 sold listings. The average square footage of the listings is 2,326 square feet. The average list price of the sold listings, and I stress list price because that doesn't mean sold price. I'm just going to do a comparison and show you. The average list price is $770,597. The average list price per square foot is $335 a square foot. So now, as I mentioned, this is just the list price. Now what's important is the next two sets of data, which tells the average sold price and the average sold price per square foot. Those are the pieces of data that we've really been waiting for. So when it comes to sold listings, the average sold price was $722,024. So basically $722,000. The average sold price per square foot was $321. So what that means is that the ratio between sold price and list price came in about 95%. So it's pretty close, which is really good because in some other communities there's a significant difference between the list price and the eventual sold price. So the average sold price per square foot, $321.23, is a pretty good indicator of what the real price per square foot currently is in Poway. Now with that being said, there could be some active and pending listings that will come up in the near future which could push that higher as we get, as we leave the winter season and go more into the summertime. That's obviously going to affect the values of the home. So right now it's 321.23. That's kind of what the average price per square foot is. So the other thing I like to tell people is kind of what the most expensive house that sold during the time period that I was looking. In this case, the most expensive house sold on December 31st, 2013. Wow, Happy New Year to them. The property was located at 14440 Cypress Point in Poway, and it was a 5-bedroom, 6-bath home that is 8,230 square feet, pretty big house. And it sold for $2,050,000. So I'll tell you something a little bit interesting about this property. The list price on that house was $3.2 million, and it sold for just a little bit over $2 million. So that's a big disparity between the two of them. But other than that, that is the largest sale that occurred during that time period. If you would like some additional information or have some questions for me, please feel free to give me a call. You can reach me at area code 760-692-5950, 760-692-5950, or you can visit me on my website at www.michaelgaddis.com. Thank you so much, and thank you for taking the time to view this report.